Yo, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today's a great day. Last week I'm off. I traveled somewhere, so I was not able to make some videos. But today we're back. We're back. Okay. So first, let's jump into recap what happened last week and what we're expecting this week. So let's clear all this off. Remove all this drawing. So let's first do top down analysis, which is our weekly. Okay, now let's mark this week out. This is the week we just finished now. Okay, now we did the analysis. Let's step down to daily. Now, for you to understand what happened last week, we can look about check my last video on this week analysis that I did. So if you check it, you understand more about what the price is going to do. Because I said I was expecting a retracement at a particular point, then price should come down to a particular point. And on Monday we see a spike up. Monday, Tuesday was up. Uh, Wednesday we see a down candle. Thursday we saw this candle. On Friday we saw a down candle. So we are expecting a minor retracement. That's why this one happened. And if you look on a weekly basis, this last week that we finished, you have a doji candle. Price have already given us a doji candle, indecision candle. But based on my own analysis, my decision is still I'm expecting price to come to somewhere around this point. I'm expecting price to come somewhere around a retrace back it before we move up. And secondly, you should pay attention that okay, we are in this third we're going to be in the third week of the month. So and we should be expecting a retracement, a continuation. So let's step down to let's step down to a daily candle. So a daily candle, last week we saw a lot of movement and retracement. That's what happened last week. 4 hours, yeah, we saw this. And looking at this 4 hours, if I put my trend line here, we've already broke the trend line. This trend line will be broken, one, two, and the three is this one, which is already down. Then we are looking very good to this point. I already said mentioned this price is going to. So now let's do what we're expecting for this coming week. This coming week we're expecting this new week. So for me, what I'm expecting this week is I'm expecting a continuation to the downward to this point, and we'll see what the price is going to do at that point. But I'm looking at this one here on a weekly basis. Let me log this one because this is the interest this is the trend line. So I'm expecting on Monday, I'm expecting a price to move to the 50% of this. Let me mark it out, the 50% of this week. We might expect price to get there first before we shift to the downward. So let's go to daily. If you check this 50% of this and on daily we have a strong point of bearish engulfing candle that formed at this point. So what I'm expecting is like I'm expecting price to do something like this on Monday. We might first see a spike down, then come here. Okay, sorry, hold on. We might see something like this on Monday, a continuation to the downside, then come to this point, then go to our final point here. So we might see something like this for the next coming week. So, but before we do that, let me mark this place up also. This is a crucial point also. I have to mark it up. So let's step down to 4 hours. 4 hours. Looking at 4 hours here, we might expect that according to what I said, we might expect a down shift to the downside. Shift to the downside here like this. Then we come to this level. So entry at here, exit at this point. But we have to look for what the price is doing on Monday. Asian section, we might see or continue to the downside, go to this point, go back to this point for retracement, then we continue down to the downside. So let me look about the accuracy here. The reason why I said the price might go here because we have a space here, and we have a resistance point here, support, resistance here, and support here. So this, which give me a strong level that this price might hold. And if I step down to 2 hours, 2 hours, see, we have a bit of consolidation here, which form as a form of support. Then this is resistance. Price have already broken it here, and it broke it here. So now when it go back here again, it acts as resistance to the downside. Yeah, resistant to the downside. So what I'm expecting price should continue to the downside on Monday, and on Tuesday we might see a retracement. Then it will form here, then we'll continue to the downside. It all depends on what the price is going to do and the candlestick analysis that we're expecting. So looking at this point now, we are still on a downside or downward movement to this point actually. But firstly, I will first look to take my to get out of the market from here, this point, or if price permits, if I step down to 4 hours, you will see that we have a clean candle here. Then we can mark out the 50% of this candle out. Then we can do justice to it. So TP at this point, this this point, or at this yellow point here. So we're expecting price to do something like this, then come down. But expect that price is going to come back to this level. Then we can see what we are going to expect for the next coming week. And this should be like, oh, it's huge, 500 or 400. So we will see what the price is going to do within this region. And from there, we are going to look for our trade at this point. But pay attention that the prices, we are expecting a shift to the downside, not a shift to the downside, just a retracement to this point, a retracement to this point before we shift up. But before I conclude on that, let's go to a monthly candle. See, this is our current month now. This current month that we are right now is this. This is the current month here. So I have to clean this. Okay, let me change the visibility to just remove day, remove week. Okay, good. Visibility, remove month. Also, yeah. So looking at this point now, this is the yellow line that I brought. We might see a little bit of, we have to mark this place down also. So all these points are crucial points, because looking at the 4 hours, we're already on a bullish candle. We're already on an up movement. So then we have to pay attention to a monthly candle, a weekly candle. We have this point have been broken. Then we have this gap that was here. So we might see a little bit of retracement to the 50% of this candle. If I mark out this 50% of this huge candle as a retracement, it's actually at this point of the red candle. So we're still looking good. So that's for a week. So for this week, we might see oh, one, two. This week we're gonna see downward movement at this point before we move up. So we're still good. So this already have given us a confirmation, a bearish engulfing candle. 1, 2, 3, it's covered almost four. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, 4 days. So we've seen a candle that break below this 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, which is a confirmation. So on Monday we might see a little bit of down to this side, as I said, come to this point on Monday. Then Tuesday might giving us a fake out, then Wednesday, Thursday down to the downside. But my focus expectation here is this yellow candle here or this 9. So let's see what the price is going to do. Just pay attention. Pay attention one more time. Let me say it. Price might do what it wants to do, but I'm expecting price to just give me a continuation to this downside on Monday, then fake out back to this level. Then we continue to our downside here till we get to our main focus here. Our main focus is this yellow line. And if you're enjoying one or two things from this chart and from this analysis, you can please push the like button, tell someone to just show love. Do whatever you want to do to show love. Thank you very much, and do have a lovely day and lovely weeks ahead. Thank you, and God bless.